you know, it's pretty typical in a situation where you have a man and a woman in a relationship, right? And either married or whatever, and say he cheats. It's pretty typical for the woman to take the blame for it because I'm too fat, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that. Like, my experiences tell me that the woman takes the blame. And so, with that, you're holding on to those emotions: blame, shame, guilt, and stuff, right? And it wears on your body, for real. It's not just in your head. It's not. It comes out in your body. Your Buddha belly, blame. Okay, the big back, guilt. Up in your chest, you swollen your chest. That's like heartbreak, disappointment, rejection, things of that nature. So the thing is, the benefit from doing the inner work and the shadow work, you're expanding your third eye. Your third eye is about how you see yourself, okay? So in that situation, girls, you see yourself as the, not the victim, but, what's the word? The villain. You are labeling yourself the villain in that situation because you're taking the blame for his infidelity, okay? Been there. It makes no sense, okay? So when you sit and do the work and you look at the situation for what it is, there was nothing you could have done to warrant him cheating on you unless you cheated on him. That's a get back. But if you was at home being a good wife, doing your thing, being faithful, wifing as best you can, that is in no way, shape, form, or fashion your fault. You have been manipulated. You have a hand in being your own enemy along with him. As this energy vampire, this succubus, this narcissist is putting this on you, you taking it. You taking it, because there's got to be something wrong with me, right? No, there's something wrong with him. Because he shouldn't have cheated. If you're in a monogamous relationship, he's the one who did the wrong thing, not you. So instead of being the villain, you are the victim, hun. You are. He's cheated on you. So your feelings should be disappointment. Hold on. Rage, anger, frustration, because what the fuck? I'm confused because why aren't we talking about this? If you feel like you got to go somewhere else, then why didn't you come and talk to me about it so that we could work through things, okay? One is cake and eat it too. Misery and suffering because your heart is just broke. You're feeling inadequate because what did I do wrong? That ain't yours to hold, huh? It ain't yours to hold. And the way karma is dealt out, thus far what I know, is when you, who've been labeled yourself the villain, you transition that to you are the victim. Now, energetically, all that shit go where it belonged in the first place. Okay? So if you're seeing some people out here that's just fucked up all of a sudden and shit, it's because somebody's sitting at home in their chair with their heating pad going over things and really looking at things with God's help and divine guidance to say, wait, I don't believe that this is right. Where this blame is falling. I wasn't to blame. I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. It was actually him. You have that fear of being alone. But I'll tell you what, it's better to be alone than to be with a fuck nigga. Because by yourself, you can have peace and you can have solitude and you can run your life the way you want to. And if you're worried about the sexual part, they have things at the store to handle that. Okay? You can manage yourself. You don't need a man for that. I have a wonderful man in my life. I want him. I don't need him. I want him. And it works better for us because of my positioning in this relationship. I've been with a narcissist. It is hell. It is pure D hell. And my recommendation is get the fuck away from that person. Get as far the fuck away from that person as you can. Listen, clearing my throat chakra. Got on my bracelet to help with that. Turquoise. Get away from them. They don't mean you any good. They don't know any good. All they know is fucked up. And you can't change them. You can't. They are toxic. And the only prescription is get the fuck away from them. That way you can clear out that energy and you can live in peace. Okay? I was in a situation and I felt like, I was stuck, and to a degree I was. But every sleep got me closer to my freedom, my liberation. Every night I went to sleep, I prayed. Pray for yourself diligently. And God will get you out. And He'll set you up better than better than you thought you could be. Because that's my life. That's the story of my life. I was on the other side of the tracks, and I believed and I trusted God. I was in waters and territory unfucking known. Because that's not what I signed up for. So I was very confused. But what I do know is I found God in there. I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior through Dr. Charles Stanley. And just like that, resources were coming in, and I had to move. And where I moved, it wasn't great, but it was better than where I was, because at least I had mental peace. And I had people taking care of me and people not attacking me so that I could get my mental right. And that's what you got to do. You got to get your mental right, because you've been manipulated into thinking you're the bad guy, and you are not, sis. You are not. It is him. I am here to put you up on game, because I do not want you to suffer any longer than you have to. So sometimes we look for validation from the people around us, and it just doesn't come, because they seeing things from that side of the tracks, because they're narcissistic too. So you alone. You alone in this, but you're not alone. You have God. You have spirit. You have your ancestors, and they are right there ready to move. Stick and move. They are ready. You just have to make the decision to let go, and things will move rapidly for you. This is specifically for someone. It really is. And let me tell you, I pray love, light, and healing for you, because it ain't easy, but it is necessary, and it will do you a world of good to get from under the clouds of that clown.